I just live off of other people's anger.
I just live off of my own anger.
I'm just trying to survive right now.
Spooky got the squeaky chair.
Yeah, I put the purple chair there just so you
Fine.
get
I'll
this.
rotate.
Oh, road trip?
Yeah,
What?
Move.
When did Kiwi get back?
On Wednesday night
And then when did the death strike you?
today.
Sick.
3-day delay.
You can hear the ocean in there.
Well, does it sound like spooky?
Okay, like the whole thing about hearing the ocean, apparently it's just your blood in your ears is what you're hearing.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Of
no.
course it is.
I grew up on the ocean. I didn't like hearing that.
You don't have to agree with reality if it makes the magic less exciting.
That's right. Like the earth is flat.
This is also coming from the same person that told me
Birds
that
aren't
mosquitoes
real.
pollinate, and I don't like that.
What?
Yeah, mosquitoes pollinate
Oh God. No, they don't. They suck blood.
and pollinate.
And feed spiders.
I know
That's
they
their best trait.
I know that's their. I know they have a role. I know they have a role to play in nature. Doesn't mean I still like them. Pardon?
Would you like a sausage?
It's like,
Daddy,
was that
would you
like,
like
do you
some
want like
sausage?
a really fat blunt? Is that what that was?
She was getting better at rolling joints.
Roll a fat blunt.
I roll backwards.
So you put the weed on the outside.
Yeah. It's like sushi.
No.
It's like sashimi. He just puts the paper down and lays the weed and lights it.
Yeah.
I do the glue facing me.
What?
What do you mean? What are you talking about?
I'll show you another time. I'll show you off the pod.
Lick it, and then you do that.
Stick it.
No, I do it the other way then. The glue facing away.
Oh, on the rolling paper.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just a waste of time. Just use a fucking bowl.
I mean, yeah, but you look cooler if you smoke a joint.
If you can roll
No.
a really nice, if you can roll like a really nice joint effortlessly, it is like a social credit point.
I could do it.
Nice.
But also edibles.
They can real rock my world though. That's the thing.
Dude, it's fucking bizarre being able to like go into a shop and be like, oh, what are you looking for? Like, what is it specifically? Like, I want to focus more, or it needs to help me sleep. Or it's like, holy shit, that's a lot different than getting into some dude's car and you have to like drive 20 minutes where it's like, don't look anyone in the eye.
Yeah.
Just hand them your cash. Don't look anyone in the eye, and we're going to leave. Like, no more are you literally risking your life to get some shitty
To
weed.
get high.
To get shitty weed.
See, like pre-legalization for me was literally the scene in Pulp Fiction where he's like, I've got this one, the panda. It's pretty good. Not the best. And I'm like, that was 100% every experience I ever had.
Yes.
This is Bubba Kush. And then this is Purple Kush. It's kind of like Bubba Kush, but different flavor. And you're like, okay.
And if you're like, is it indica or sativa? And they'd be like, what the fuck are you saying?
Yeah, it's weed. We got it here.
This is Bubba Kush. This is like Purple Kush's angrier cousin, but it's what I've got to sell you.
So that's what you're going to get today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You brought money, right? Man,
Welcome to another episode of Some Assembly Required.
the most Canadian episode just now
We condone legal drug use.
of certain drugs.
No, certain. I qualified it with legal.
Are
That
you saying
captures that.
lethal or legal?
Legal.
I also do lethal drugs.
Oh, God.
I do lethal drugs professionally.
Oh, yeah, he runs.
Wow, that got way off real quick.
Hi, I'm Spooky Andrew. You can find me at @Harper on Instagram and the Discord. To my left, we have
Me, I'm Jarrid at Caffeinated Miniatures on Instagram and the Discord and the YouTubes. And with us is also,
The bluey. That's a lot of avocado.
oh my God, that's some awesome looking avocado. Thanks, Kiwi.
Oh, my God. Have fun outside. Boo.
Touch grass.
Yeah, go touch grass. You didn't do that enough when you were camping in BC.
Different grass.
Yeah, it's different grass. Who am I?
I don't even know.
Who are you? Who am I? My name is Rory.
I'm so sorry.
I am Rat Boy Minis on the Discord. Instagram is kind of a thing, but I don't like it because people's friends started fighting friends over really stupid things recently. So
I don't think they're actually fighting.
People leaned into
Hot takes.
hot takes and being edgelords
And
for the sake of being
championing.
edgelords
championing opinions.
and championing opinions.
Championing.
A lot of dog piling.
That's a weird word. I know.
There was a lot of dog piling.
Yeah.
And it's just like, that's not cool.
I like dogs.
I do like dogs. There's a really
And
cute,
cats, Spooky. Don't worry.
there was a really cute dog up at Stony Plain called Frankie. And then there was also a cat that was very friendly and it was called Nacho.
Frankie and Nacho.
Yeah.
That sounds like a sick comic.
I know. They were great.
I like that.
I want the life and times
a Frankie
of
and
Frankie
Nacho.
and Nacho.
Like a 90s movie where like
Yeah.
people are voicing over the dog's words, but their mouths aren't moving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The dog's just there
Yeah.
doing its thing,
Yeah.
but there's a voiceover.
Yeah. It's all Homeward
like-
Bound style.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
I love it.
could it be inner monologue, or is he actually talking?
Oh, the Garfield question.
Yeah. Like, how do they communicate?
Well, obviously by talking to each other.
But like Odie's stupid. So in Garfield, right?
He's like stupid, but it doesn't mean he can't comprehend.
Sure, but he doesn't communicate well backwards other than just like panting and like head tilts, which is like having a dog, I guess.
Yeah.
The internet has broken Garfield for me.
Have you watched Super Eye Patches Wolf's video about
Yes.
like what the internet did to Garfield?
That's exactly where I'm going with
Yeah,
this.
yeah. Kind of like the one where he's like,
I'm
"Here's what's
sorry, John.
It's like I thought that one was to the depths of it, and then I saw his video of what the internet did to Sonic, and I was like,
I haven't
"Oh,
watched that one yet.
There's two versions of it.
Holy
There's
shit.
the one that YouTube lets him post, and then there's the unlisted one.
Shit.
Yeah,
Hell yeah. Okay.
the Sonic one gets a little like, "Oi."
Yeah, the Sonic fandom's fucking weird.
Mm-hmm.
Thank God they have Magic the Gathering cards now.
Secret layers solve problems.
That's right. It's fucking right.
Thank God they really like redid Sonic in the first Sonic movie. Because did you see
Oh, yeah.
that original trailer? Like
The
what?
teeth.
Oh my God. And the weird eyes that were like small, wide set. Like, oof.
Part of me feels bad because the internet bullied that studio to closing, so they had to redo it all.
Yeah.
But I'm glad they redid it all.
Part of me kind of wishes they didn't. And they just kicked in their heels and are like, "No, this is the Sonic.
This is
you're
what you
getting.
get.
This
It's
is
a
what you
horror
get."
movie.
Yeah.
And then the internet's like, just added to the canon of Sonic.
Then they make it a game.
Like a .exe game, and it's also bizarro nightmare fuel.
I'd kind of be down for that.
Fringe Sonic.
I did finish Bloodborne. Speaking of,
Didn't you?
Yeah.
When did you start that? You just
weeks?
got the piece.
no,
piece of
like
life?
3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
4 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago.
Q and I still haven't beaten Kingdom Hearts yet, so well done.
Listen, I pretty much speed ran it.
Yeah.
And it's definitely a game where you need to play more than once to get more pieces of the puzzle of like what the story is going on, which I do massively appreciate about that game. Because Spooky and I were talking about it before. There's no exposition at all. It's just
Yeah, you
you're
get thrown in, and
you're
then
thrown in.
Yeah.
And like in 3 seconds, there's this giant fucking wolfman dude that's there to wreck you.
I remember this when I first tried Bloodborne, and I was like, "This is dumb."
Oh yeah, like
Such a good game.
in the first 3 minutes, I died like 3 or 4 times. I was like, okay, this is actually cool.
Yeah. It's one of my top 10s for sure.
Yeah, the game is incredibly good.
Yeah. The music's phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
The vibes, man, the vibes.
Yeah, like the setting is dope. Everything about it is sick. Rad game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm totally blanking on the name and I feel like a piece of shit. What's one of the bands that's coming to Dungeon Fest?
Pilgrimage.
No.
Aurelian.
No.
The other one that starts with a V. That looks
Yep.
like Vikings.
No, not that one. The other one.
Aurelian.
Yeah, that one. Yeah. Aurelian. Their song starts with a Bloodborne sample and it's so good, actually. It's fucking awesome.
I'm glad we got there.
Yeah,
on that
thank
one.
you. I don't know what I'd do without you guys.
Probably work on your castle.
Probably. That's the
Speaking
plan.
of, I'm literally talking to Andrew.
Italian Andrew.
Yeah, because he's printing out the 1490 Doom.
Oh,
Yeah.
their fundraiser one.
Yeah.
The demo.
Well, for the board, because I'm going to make a board for us to like demo 1490 Doom at what the hell?
Falcon.
And then also have at Dungeon Fest. So talk to me if you want to demo it. And then I think maybe we can sell it off as a fundraiser, assuming it doesn't suck.
That'd be
Yeah.
cool.
That'd be
Because,
cool.
you know, I'm kind of hot trash.
You're not trash. Slay, girl.
Slay, baby.
You're the one that came in here singing fucking Beyonce.
Damn right I was.
There we go.
So Spooky,
Yeah, dude.
what have you been working on?
Oh my God. I have been working on castles.
Playing with that.
I just
See, I'm not the pro.
shut up, problem.
Hey,
1000%. I will say there were mic noises on one line for the last episode, and neither one of those mics are on the couch right now. So spooky.
Yeah.
I've been very hyper vigilant today too about holding
Yeah,
my
yeah.
mic and not touching the cable.
Fine, I won't touch it.
That's how you get hairy palms.
Just grab the Space Marines and bits behind you and fidget with them.
Eat them, chew on them a bit.
I've been working
What
on
a
my castle.
choice. What a
That's
bold
what
choice.
I've been working on. I've been working on a lot of my castle.
And it's a 2x2 square board, right?
Yes.
Sick.
Yes. The turrets are on. Windows are on the turrets. I've got to finish bricking 1.5 turrets, and then all the bricks are done.
That's like 70% of the work.
It's a lot. After that, I've got to create some small bits for like the ruined turret and
Damn it, Rory.
use it to build up like debris and elevation.
Yep.
Once that's done, it's moving on to the Black Magic Craft recipe of ceiling priming.
Nice.
So it's just black paint mixed with Mod Podge.
Yeah,
Just
that's like
soaking the board
that's
in it.
old school callback to like old BMC crafting.
Hell yes. And then I've got all the flocking picked out. I've got painting stuff or
Oils,
colors.
all oils.
No, I'm not gonna do oils. Just dry brush Supreme.
Yeah, no.
And then just do like I played around with it the last time I did a small tower, but doing soft tones and strong tones to
Yes.
like do weathering.
Yeah.
With the airbrush. That's kind of it. I got 3 weeks. It's got to get done, but I've got today, most of tomorrow, and all day Monday to do it.
Yeah,
So-
I'm hoping the fact that all of the castle stuff is going to be just like done and I can piece stuff together because there are so many friggin' bits in there. So I didn't get Andrew to print any of the like top kind of wall sections. Like what is that?
Rampart.
Yes, because it's gonna be all crumbly, and then I can do that with whatever the fuck or not.
Yeah.
Just like leave it blank up top, and then just a bunch of different size rocks and grout, and maybe a couple of different grits of sand
Nice.
and
Rocks, sand,
rocks and sand.
Rocks and sand.
This reminds me of like some bit from a comedian that I saw that was like, for those of you who don't know, Screamo is like the angrier version of emo. It's like the angry cousin, where it's exactly the same as emo, except there's one extra band member. And it's the screaming lunatic that they keep in the cage at the back of the stage. And he just comes out during the chorus to paraphrase what the singer is singing. It's like, that's very accurate.
That's great. Finishing up the castle is priority number 1 right now. Outside of that, I picked up a new commander deck that I've been working on.
magic.
Of course you did.
Yeah, I picked up the Host of Mordor, and I'm not running Sauron. I'm doing Sauron because there's a really fun mechanic of that deck called a mass, and you create a token, and then it'll say like a mass 2, a mass 3, and that's how many 1/1 counters that token gets. And then there's multiple other cards that'll say a mass 2, a mass 3, and it just keeps buffing the one token. And Saruman, as a commander, has an ability where whenever you cast a non-creature spell, the mana value is a mass. So if you have casting a 7-cost spell, it's a 7/7 token. You
You are literally creating a horde.
yeah. And then
Jesus.
there's like the Storm of Saruman, which copies instances and sorceries being cast. So you're doubling that. So you're getting like, if you cast a 7-cost mana spell, you're getting a 14/14 token. And then playing spells like Fling. So you could just be like 14 damage.
You know, throw some proliferate in there too, just to be spiteful.
I
No,
always think you need it.
proliferate's too slow.
Yeah.
But my buddy picked up one of the new Edge of Eternity commander decks, and it's pretty fucking sick. It's really cool.
The spaceship one.
Oh, it's so cool.
I can't even keep up with everything that's been released.
They're moving at a fucking exponential pace.
I'm still caught up with Bloomborough.
Yeah,
Like that's where it still is for me.
Bloombrow's sick.
It's your happy little place.
It is very much my happy little place, and the Chocobos from the Final Fantasy set is also my happy little place.
Yeah, they're pretty good. And last thing, I've been playing through Halo 3 ODST.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Dang.
I've got Steam Deck runs it fine, so just hook it up to the TV and play it there.
Oh, sick.
It's still on my to play list.
Someone
When
told me
did that come out?
2013.
2008.
Or
Yeah.
yeah, it was a year after Halo 3.
Halo 3. Yeah.
Yeah, because the second disc in it was
All
all
the
the
map.
map expansions.
Yep. The Mythic expansion. It's really good. It's definitely a game I recommend turning down all the volume to 50 and just cranking the music to 100 because Marty O'Donnell fucking cooked on that.
Ooh.
It's so good. And and I picked up a Halo Flashpoint expansion that allows for list building.
Yeah. So how big are the fire team? What did they call them?
Fire teams, yeah.
Spartan teams?
Flash pointers.
Flash pointers, PowerPoint.
You have your flashpoint, your PowerPoint.
Your spark point.
So you can make a team of 4.
Guilty.
I think that's your max size. If you take like Master Chief, he counts as 2 guys. Same with. So now they've added the brutes. You can buy the Banish now as a box, and you can get Atriox, which is like the big bad brute guy.
I remember that.
You can again swap out 2 brutes for him. But yeah, the list building's cool because then you can give guys that start with like active camo and stuff as like their equipment. Same with grenades and give them combat knives and stuff. But they also announced that the Halo 3 ODST box is coming. And I'm like, oh yeah, I'm totally buying that one.
So you're going to have, so what, like each ODST guy is worth like 2 normal people. So you just have a horde of like humans running around.
I'm not too sure. But Rye Guy and myself were tossing around the idea of maybe next Dungeon Fest running like a multiplayer big team battle for Halo Flashpoint.
Like a drop in, drop out kind of a thing? Or like
No, it'd be like a sign up event.
Okay.
So like everybody could play like a Spartan. We could do up to 16 people. And
you just play SWAT.
Yeah.
You're going to build like one of the maps as a board, aren't you?
Well, like
you better start on September 3rd.
The boards, you can put everything together and then you can just use all the pre-constructed terrain, which is
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
So here comes Lookout.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. But yeah, I think that's it. We'll come back to me.
Yeah.
Plus, you're making another Mordheim board, right?
No.
Okay. I was like, holy shit, man.
I'll be bringing my old one
I'm evil.
to Dungeon Fest.
Right on.
Yeah.
I too will be bringing my old one, and I don't want to leave with it. So someone should just buy it for charity.
We'll see what we can do.
We'll figure it out. We have a
We'll talk to our
lead
people.
meeting tomorrow morning.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah,
we do.
Yeah, we do.
It's in my calendar.
It's in my calendar.
It's in
too.
mine now too, and written on the wall.
saying
So I
now
don't
because-
forget.
When you said it's in mine now too, I thought you were reaching for your phone to be like, put it in.
No. After my last slip up, I'm very vigilant now about meeting times.
I appreciate you.
Coffee.
Jarrid, what have you been working on?
Yeah, buddy.
Oh shit, bud.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
Fuck, eh? Alberta Stony, eh?
Well, fuck, buddy. So yesterday I painted 10 blood claws for the Space Wolves.
The skin looks awesome on those. I was actually shocked.
Dude, that is literally like a coat of.
I'm guessing it was just a base coat and an oil wash, and that was it.
And then I did put a highlight on it.
Okay. I was like, this is going to be a 2-color recipe that I need to get off of you.
Yeah. So I guess it is 3 colors because I mix what is Proakrill's version of ice pale yellow, and shadow flesh. That's pretty much what I use for any like Caucasian-y colored skin ever. So I just like mix those 50-50, and then there was an oil wash over top. And when I say oil wash, it's not like a wash, it's real damn thick so I'm using burnt sienna, and when it's dry, like the whole damn model just looks burnt sienna.
So you're doing like a full reductive technique?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because so I'm like combining my acrylic approach with my oil approach. And that's what I really like with oils is that reductive. So like once things are primed, because I've been priming with airbrush, and if you leave it for like 24 hours, it's lots strong enough to fuck around with over top. And so then once things are primed, I painted all 10 of those in the afternoon. So like less than 4 hours.
That's sick.
And so that's still including like airbrushing to kind of like a dark blue and then a light blue zenithal, and then doing base coats, slapping oil on there and wiping it off. So that's fun. And then yesterday morning, I painted 10 gore for my Beastmans in a similar kind of approach, and got started on the what the fuck is a big scythe hand dude, the Gorgon.
I can't think of this thing.
Yeah, I know. I'm just seeing the one dude who has one eye and he has a rock.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the Cygor. The Cygor is a cool model. It fucking sucks in the old world. Like the Gorgon is way better, having not played the game, but just like looking at rules. So I built a Gorgon. Plus he's got like 4 arms, 2 of them that are just like scythes that are like, so he's just got fingers off, knuckles, and then giant fucking like huge scythes.
Very
in
like
each hand.
Slanesh kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
cool.
And otherwise I was on vacation and I read a lot. So
Nice.
that was fun.
Best book you read?
Kind of. It was
He's gonna say it.
Lehman Russ's book, like The Great Wolf, which is the only Warhammer book I've ever read fully. Because I started with like the first Dan Abnett Horus Heresy book like 2 years ago, and I got, I don't know, like 100 pages in, and I was like, no, this is a lot of fucking work to read something that should just be for
Fluff.
for leisure. I'm like, this is not fun to me. I didn't want it enough because Dune kind of starts off that same way.
But if you're ready, if you want that, like,
It felt like there was a greater payoff than
yeah.
these books. And then like Spooky was saying too, apparently that Dan Abnett is like the best of the first three. And I'm like, woof, I'm not fucking reading these. So that might be the only Horus Heresy book I actually read, the Lehman Russ one, which is sick. It's a great book. And then I was just reading a bunch of other random like psychology kind of stuff, generally about happiness.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. I can give you like my top 3.
Yeah.
Storm of Iron. If you want really good war crimes, it's fucking awesome.
Now we learn more
Jesus
about Spooky.
Christ.
He's all
great.
nice on the outside, war crimes on the
Send you
inside.
the doc I watched
hey.
on Yugoslavia. If you want war crimes,
No. I want 40K
Warhammer
war.
40K. It's all war crimes.
Okay, well, I'll paint the picture. It's an Imperial Guard bastion with the AdMech having a very heavy presence, and the Iron Warriors are sieging them. There's a whole lot of shiesty shit going on. It's great. Next one would be Devastation of Baal. Phenomenal. Has like my favorite fucking part of any 40K lore, and it's just Dante wanting to die. It's great. It's so good.
Just let me die.
No, that one's really good. And I think the last one I would chop it up to would be probably just Dante's book. Dante's book is really, really good.
You're also like super Blood Angels
Yes.
coded person.
Yes, I am.
I mean, which is kind of like everyone here is a little bit edgelordy. So
yeah.
I 100% blame the 3DO game Space Hulk. That was my first
The
exposure.
3DO game?
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
yeah, that fucker's old.
I'll pull up a picture because it looks fucking horrible.
It like by today's standards, it's horrendous. But it was,
but that cover art slaps though.
yeah, no, it was a fucking sick game. I remember being blown away by it, like when I played it.
That was my first exposure to the Warhammers.
And what did that come out on?
3DO.
3DO, PlayStation, and I think that might be it.
That might be it. I think I must
And
have
Sega
played.
Saturn.
Yeah, no, it was because it was like 100%. It was a Sega that I played it on.
Yeah, that was my first exposure to anything Games Workshop.
Damn.
Yeah.
Man, okay. So I've been playing. I love the pre-rendered graphics.
Yeah.
I love that look so much. I've been playing Final Fantasy 9, and every time I see it, I'm like, oh god, that ages so well.
Yeah. It's good. It's very good. It's crazy video game graphics. I just learned that there's no rain in Halo 3 ODST because the engine that they were making the game on couldn't render rain.
Yeah.
So what they did is like the background skies and everything is all distant storms.
Yeah.
The cover of the game is a dude in rain.
Yeah.
But there's no rain. You never go through rain in that game.
No, but they did such a good job with the environment that, like, when you remember it, you're like, oh no, there was definitely rain.
It's sad and rainy
Yeah,
So good.
and dark. Actually,
and
that-
rainy.
Yeah, doing it at night was a good choice because then they got a lot more leeway with setting atmosphere and mood.
Totally, and like the ground is shiny, so
It's wet, so
it's wet.
it did
Yeah.
rain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Rory, what have you been working on?
Oh god, playing nurse for my sweet love who came back from a music festival packed full of dirt that was kicked up everywhere and God knows what else from the air. And now I've been blessed with the sickness as well. So that's the most recent. Besides that, it's still just Dungeon Fest stuff. It really is what it is.
Hell yeah.
I cannot remember the last time I picked up a paintbrush. I cannot remember the last time I built a model. Actually, no, the last time probably was the Skaven Artillery.
Damn.
Yeah.
I've been itching to like actually paint a model.
Yeah. It's the Skaven Artillery was the last time I painted something, built and painted something. And that was over the course of a weekend.
No, because you painted some of those dudes. Your 1490 Doom.
That's true. You liar.
That was very close.
Caught
to,
in 4K.
now, send it to TMZ.
IRL.
Yeah.
A rat can paint?
Click now to find out. Yeah, those guys were painted very close, and I don't even consider them done yet, too. They're still not done. So hobby-wise, there's not been a lot. I got the idea to do another modding project. So now I'm waiting for parts to come in from overseas, hoping all the parts are here within the next 2 weeks.
That's the PSP.
Yeah. Because I got the little aesthetic charm that's going to be on it when it's done. And I got the screen replacement.
Nice.
I'm now waiting for the shell, the battery, and the actual PSP from Japan.
You should definitely throw on Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 on that thing.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be fun just to go through it.
Did you get like a fun shell?
Yeah,
Sweet.
yeah. I got a fun shell.
Nice.
It was cheaper to buy all that stuff and have it shipped here than it was to try to find a PSP that someone was trying to sell in Calgary. It's actually it is cheaper to buy one from
It's
Sendico.
probably better condition too.
Probably.
Maybe.
Maybe.
You're so stealthy.
Dun 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 dun.
You're gonna go find every USB port in the house to plug all the portable
Dun-dun-dun.
chargers.
Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun.
You're actually going so fast.
Becoming invisible.
Yeah, she's just gonna blend into the Tom Thompson painting behind her. So yeah, with the PSP.
What a lovely interlude.
Yeah, PSP's realistically going to be a fall project. We're
back.
That's not the right outlet. Probably.
No, that's not
It's a
right.
micro USB. It's a micro USB. Yep. Which one do you need? There's a cord right behind Jarrid, so you got to come crashing through.
Dun 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 dun
Very-
dun dun.
Very excited to see the.
That was the best ninja roll I've ever seen.
Don't laugh. You'll cough to death. Why'd you aim that at the wall?
Oh no, we killed Kiwi.
Yeah, she's dead.
So yeah, the personal Sony player.
Yeah, the personal Sony player. But that's probably not going to get built till the fall after Dungeon Fest is all done. Did you even get the cable?
Just plugged in.
Okay. Yeah, buddy. Yeah,
The festing dungeon.
Festing Dungeon and crushing through a bit of Final Fantasy 9 because
Nice.
it's just like nice comfort food game.
Yep.
I look forward to the fall when I can actually hobby again
Yep.
and get back on that cycle. And part of the reason why I don't want to be running more time in the fall so I can actually have a hobby life because I feel like I have not had a hobby life in a while.
Well, what would be your first project you want to do post Dungeon Fest?
Oh, my
So
first
stealthy.
project.
Oh, that's your.
That's the charm.
Oh, I love
So it's
it.
going to go on the PSP. That's like the final, it has been modded.
Oh, I love this shit.
And this person's from Alberta who made that.
This is adorable.
This is so cool, dude. I love it. I love every minute of it.
The first project that I would want to do post Dungeon Fest. That was a great question. Part of me is psycho and it's like, I want to do an army project. And it's like, that seems unhinged.
That does seem unhinged.
That is the only way I roll.
I would like to maybe paint one of the Road Trader era metal Terminators I have.
Nice.
Yes.
Just paint one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Start with
it's-
one.
Yeah, start with one. Because the whole idea with having those guys was one day to create like a custom first edition Space Hulk setup.
That'd be cool.
And so I would just paint each one of them like probably a different chapter, even though that's like not lore accurate. But just like be
Don't
like,
nobody give no shits.
I know, right? So like just paint I'll paint one Bangles, I'll paint one Imphis, I'll paint one.
Did you say Bangles?
Yeah.
No, it's Blangels.
No, it's Bangles.
No, it's Blangles.
It's Bangles.
No, shut up.
It's Bangles.
Blood Angels are stored in the balls.
It's Bangles.
Oh no, I thought he meant it was going to be all like
It's Bangles and Dark Angels or Dangles.
a Bengal cat.
No.
The Dangles.
Yeah.
I fucking
Yeah, I love the Dangles.
Dangles is great, but
They're
I'm
Bangles.
No,
Yeah.
because all I can think of is football when you say Bangles. It's the Blangles.
On Bangles, on Dangles.
Die for this shit.
Sorry, who died for?
Sanguinius didn't die for this shit.
He hasn't even died yet.
Yeah.
That's in the the 33rd millennium?
No, he dies in the Siege of Terra.
Yeah, which was when?
Like the 30th.
During the heresy.
His death is like the culmination of the heresy.
Yeah.
That's
I
my
just
whole-
didn't
Well,
know
some
the.
would say the Emperor's death was the culmination of the heresy.
But is he dead?
The
See, he
Emperor's?
didn't actually-
Yeah, no, he's
Yeah.
probably not dead.
And does he need to die? Because then he goes into the warp and then can come back.
Oh,
Oh, is our topic now the conspiracy of?
Okay, well,
is the Imperium not want the Emperor to come back?
have you heard the Terminatus decree? I think what they called it.
No, you're going to tell me.
So for years and years and years, Games Workshop has teased the Terminatus decree, and it was essentially like no one knew what it was, but it was like only the Grey Knights know of this,
Of course.
and nobody else.
Of course.
And everyone's like, "Oh, it's got to be like the fucking galaxy ending button."
Yeah.
You know,
Wipe it all clean.
And they finally came out and said what it was. And they're saying that they revealed it as if the Emperor were to ever come back in any capacity, like he cannot leave the Golden Throne, and it's up to the Grey Knights to fucking fight through like waves of custodians to fucking put him back into the throne. And I'm like, that's really dark,
good,
actually.
Yeah, good fucking luck.
Yeah.
Grey Knights versus Custodes with the Emperor behind them.
Yeah.
Good luck.
If the Emperor ever came back, he'd be clearing house anyways.
Yeah.
He'd be like, Gilliman, I know you were a sad boy, but you failed me.
Yeah.
You were not strong enough.
You've been voted off the island.
You will not win this season of Love Island.
Yeah.
Yeah. So first project would probably be just paint a model. Honestly,
That's a smart move.
would just be paint a model. Like listen to some music, paint a model, get back in like the groove of like, yeah, this is just fun.
The flow.
Because I've definitely reflected recently of like my place within the hobby and the community, and I've let myself get very consumed in coordinator and event organizer, and that's what it became for me.
Oh, have you?
I know, right? But that's got him.
Damn near killed him.
Yeah, multiple times. And so it's like that's not fun, because if I just keep doing that, then I will very much just pick up sticks and be like, I don't want to do this anymore.
Yeah.
And I don't want to do that. Yeah. So just paint a model.
Nice.
That's the goal right now.
I really want to do my Tomb Kings.
Oh, you're War Master, guys?
That too. Hey, that's what I wanted to talk about this episode. I played War Master, and that's a fucking awesome game.
It is a
it's
good game.
So good. I can't tell you how much my brain tickled every time I'd look down and see like hundreds of fucking minis at my disposal.
It looks good.
It scratches the noodle of my brain very well.
It's like when you play an RTS and you zoom out.
And it plays really well.
Yeah.
It shockingly well. Like
Yeah.
if you read the book, you're like, I don't know, blah, blah, blah. But then you actually start playing and you're like, oh, this makes perfect fucking sense. This all flows nicely.
I still feel like I don't have like pivoting down and wheeling down.
Yeah, it's pivoting.
The measuring the distance part of when you wheel, I'm a little fuzzy on still.
Yeah. And for me, it was the reforming.
Yeah.
I was a little fuzzy on, but like I did it. I did it successfully. And then I recharged Duncan and I just fucking boxed him in. It was great. Yeah, it's a great game. I'm very excited to finish my Tomb Kings and secretly am plotting to do Slaves of Darkness.
Ooh.
It's not a secret anymore, baby.
Yeah.
Some Chaos Boys.
Yeah. Because
Nice.
I'm like, that would be so easy. So fucking easy
Black
to do.
and brown.
They're just lead belcher, everything. Pick out the brown,
Yeah.
pick out some red,
Yeah.
maybe some brass if I'm feeling a little spicy, and then marine juice the whole thing.
Do you just have to do the brass on the command line?
Yeah, exactly.
That's all it needs it for.
But yeah, my first project back, I'd really like to finish my Mordheim Tomb Kings. I've been toying with the idea of either painting them vanilla scheme or doing a blood red bone.
Oh.
Yeah, that'd be very sick.
And then instead of like a bunch of the gold and stuff, it'd be like a dark metal.
Like an onyx or something?
Yeah. Some very heavy metal skeletons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a very cool project. I like
Very
that.
edgelord. I like
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
I'd ask you your next project, but I feel like that's spoilers.
Dude, I don't even. So honestly, when I was on vacation, I was like growing very weary of how I've been doing videos because I feel like it's like minimum effort and they're kind of shitty. So like trying to make them more engaging. And so that's a thing that I'm kind of working on. And what I'd come up with is more or less what Trent's been doing anyways.
I was going to say, were you inspired by our sweet boy Trent?
No, I'd already, because like he started those like when I'd already been on vacation and thinking about this for several days. So I was like, oh, I can't do that exact same thing. But it very much reminded me of when I was doing the 5 a.m. diaries, where it was like just like this very meditative, like getting up and making coffee and then painting a dude. And then like I posted those for like 45 consecutive days.
Damn.
And I don't want to do something that is a daily thing because that's just all consuming.
Mm-hmm.
And I also have to be like, you know, a dad and partner and run and do all these other things. And so I don't think that it's a daily thing, but it will be something different. I've been really toying with doing some Black Templars because they're the real bad guys of the 40K world, being that they are just hate-filled fools.
Also because the story of Hellreach is one of the best fucking ones.
Haven't read it yet.
There's a wicked 2.5 hour long animated film of it on YouTube that was made by fans.
Is it still on there or did it get taken down?
I don't know. I'd have to look. But they basically have like the script is mostly taken from the book. I can't remember if they just straight up ripped the audiobook or they actually got people to voice.
Yeah.
I think they did a bit of both. And as the story goes along, the animation style shifts. So it goes from black and white, almost like super sketchy line drawings.
Yeah.
And as things progress and solidify and change, everything coalesces to become like uniform, smooth animation.
Dope.
That's
So
cool.
by the end of it, it looks like, oh, this is a finished, like this is animate, like quote unquote animation now. This is a
Yeah.
fully fledged animated movie when you get to like the last like 10 minutes. And it's like following Grimaldus's journey.
Sick.
Oh, it's so good.
Because like as much as I am very much like, Mr. Viking with the Space Wolves and they're cool.
Woof.
But yeah, like painting some of the like some Black Templars and putting just like making them chained up to fuck and like putting purity seals all over the place because that's their jam.
They have
and
lots
they're
of
like
claws.
Space Marines, but they're really not Space Marines.
Say they have lots of claws or flaws.
Claws. I mean,
Claws.
they're so many claws. Like
Okay.
they're wildly imperfect,
Yeah.
which makes them a little more real.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're not like the poster boy Ultramarines. They're not
They're
like
not
this.
blueberries.
They're
Yeah.
not blueberries. They're not salamanders who are like, we care about people.
Yeah.
And
I mean, that is the thing. I do like Blood Angels because they've got this deep flaw, right?
that they like to steal things.
No, that's Blood Ravens.
It's part of the family.
I actually don't think that they are Blood Angels, if I remember right.
No, weren't the
The Blood Ravens are someone different.
Who are they the descendants of?
Second.
White Scars. And like Space Wolves also like have this flaw, right? Where they eventually just
Unknown.
wolf out.
Unknown.
Unknown.
So we're going to assume Blood Angels.
Yeah, they're
Well, they
Blood
don't have
Angels for
they-
sure.
They don't have the flaw.
They're Blood Angels.
Sorry, Blood Angels don't have a flaw.
No, the Blood Ravens.
Are they the ones that like to steal things?
Yeah.
So that's a flaw.
That's
Well,
unless they're stealing.
Or are you
from,
talking about a genetic flaw?
unless they're stealing from the
gene
rich,
seed
that's
flaw.
not
like the
stealing.
Black Rage flaw.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
That level we're talking about.
Yeah.
or the Canis Helix, and eventually just fucking wolfing out.
Yeah.
It's called Fursona.
We do love our furries as well.
Yeah. We are an inclusive bunch, but the Space Wolves are just easy targets.
Yeah.
Yes, which is also fun because I'm just generally irreverent about fucking everything.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, the Templars are cool. I think it'd be fun to make them just like super sick and dark and grimy and not actually black because that's boring as shit. Like the GW style of like it's black with like an edge highlight. So
Yeah.
no.
The blue edge highlight.
Yeah, which I mean, I'd probably still do like a blue steel kind of look, but yeah. So it's just that's been a thing that's been percolating in the back of my silly little brain. But
Have you seen the Grimdark Compendium Black Templar video they did?
yeah, but
They like got like they made like a Morton Joe the Black Templar. It looks so nuts.
yeah,
They like gave him like realistic hair and everything. He looks disgusting. It's phenomenal.
it's one of those things where it's like I would on the one hand, like to use a product like Dirty Down, but also I'm not fucking using Dirty Down because that's a fortune. And so it's just like,
You want to borrow mine?
no,
It's very inconsistent too.
I don't know. I just like, I don't like using a dedicated product like that. That's overpriced. I'll just mix and match a bunch of different oils and like build up texture and the matte and call it good enough.
Yeah.
Because Dirty Down is like, how much is a bottle in Canadian dollars?
Probably close to 50.
Yeah, it's. I think
I
they're like
paid
$30
like 30.
bucks. Yeah, they're
Yeah.
30
30
bucks. I
CAD?
think. Well, there's
Okay.
two different sizes though, right?
Yeah.
There's the small one and the bigger one.
Yeah.
I got the small one.
When I
Yeah.
first bought the small one, they were charging $20 to $30 USD at
Yeah.
Adcon for those.
Yeah.
Ugh.
So fuck that noise. That is a giant ass lifetime supply of cadmium red
Yeah. That's
as
fair.
for instance.
Yep.
But yeah,
So speaking of factions and how like
Oh, great segue.
yeah, and like how it is Bangles.
Blangels.
It's Bangles.
Blangels sounds stupid. It's Bangles.
No, it's the Bengals are like the Cincinnati Bengals, and that's all I
No.
can think about.
No.
That's an E. BEN.
I know, but
So, well, maybe we should just start painting the Blood Angels like
The Blangels.
the Bangles, orange and black stripes.
Susie and the Bangles.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like they're just a bunch of cougars prowling in some bar,
the
just
worst.
fucking ruining the.
They're
Blood
just
Angels.
looking for their mommy.
No, they're looking for their daddy. They've
Actually,
all
yeah,
got
they're looking for their daddy.
issues.
That's what it is. Yeah.
They've got extra daddy issues
Mega.
because
Mega. More
they're-
so than the Space Wolves with Lehman Russ.
Yeah, because like Lehman Russ might come back, right? Dad could eventually maybe come back.
That'd be a good way to end 10th edition. Russ comes back.
There's a lot of weird sanguineous fucking teases that have happened in the lore.
But then they wouldn't have so many daddy issues.
Well, there's
Or were they all Black Rage super hard?
so there's in the Mephiston book. There's when Mephiston comes back the second time, has a vision of Sanguinius, and he gives him the darkest part of his soul. That's why he's like such a fucking powerful psyker. Is that he's got like all of like the worst qualities of Sanguinius.
Lovely.
And then apparently then there's the Sanguinor, which is like another version of Sanguinius that like just shows up out of the war being like, oh, you guys are in trouble. And then fucking disappears.
Oh, kind of like Legion of the Damned style.
So
Yeah.
so if they combine,
That's-
they like Megazord into Sanguinius. Is that what we're saying?
That's my hypothesis.
When they gorf and time it.
Yeah. Goifin time.
It's Goifin time.
So speaking of that, I believe we wanted to talk about spooky goifs. No,
It's just such a nasty sounding
I
word.
know that's why he likes it. About people's favorite factions and like what draws you to a faction, and is there factions that you like that you don't want to like, you just want to look at it from afar? Is there factions that you want to like be more intimately connected to by like painting the models or learning the lore? And like for sci-fi and fantasy, and if do we want to just do one of those genres today?
We do both.
I
You
think
do both?
Yeah, I mean, depending, it might like what draws you to something could be. We got so much time, Spooky. Don't even worry.
We got like at least like another 45 minutes.
Exactly. We've got custody for another 45 minutes of Jarrid. We got this.
Yeah.
Good point. We've got custody of me for literally 45 minutes because
Oh, bang on the money.
we are going to Lion
Callaway?
King the musical
Oh, shit.
as a
Have fun.
fam.
To a matinee showing?
Yeah.
Nice.
Long live the king.
Yeah, so I'm going to be singing that for the next 6 weeks.
I can't wait till
knowing any
Elton
of it.
John comes out and sings a song to you.
Dude, I'd fucking lose my mind.
Yeah,
I love Elton John.
Really?
Legit.
Have you seen the Smile Tap 2 trailer?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm very excited.
What if I just go into a coma? So on that brilliant segue, I'm so good at this when I'm sick and tired. Spooky, what pulls you to the Bangles?
I like the Blangels just because they were my
Loves
first
cats.
He loves cats.
They were my first exposure to Warhammer, as I mentioned earlier in this episode. And I like that they want to be good and they have a creative outlet. I don't know, the lore, I guess.
You
is
count
where I'm
murder as a
going.
creative outlet?
So their creative outlet is drinking blood?
So like the lore behind it is they know
they're the
that they have
Brood
this
from
flaw.
WWE.
Like they're literally a ticking time bomb.
Sorry.
We love you,
No, it's fine.
Spooky.
You go.
We love you.
No, it's
We
okay.
love you.
No. Please. What's your favorite faction?
No, keep talking, Spooky. We love you.
Cue the music for the Brood.
Remember I said I was irreverent about everything,
That's true. You did.
especially my friends.
There's no such thing as solemnity.
Yeah, so they know that they're a ticking time bomb with the Black Rage, and so because of that, they're when they're being trained to be Space Marines, like part of that is they are taught to do poetry. They're taught to do like all the filigree gold crafting and stuff you see on their armors and stuff. So like they're craftsmen and artists. Like they paint pictures. They do all this, but because they're trying to balance like their inner darkness. And I think there's something beautiful about that. So I thought, you know what, that's pretty good. And the fact that you could just have a bunch of dudes screaming Horus running down the battlefield, I think is also funny. So it really wins me over there.
They are the Screamo faction.
Yeah, they are the Screamo
Yeah.
faction. Yeah, so I like them. I like Iron Warriors too, but definitely Blood Angels are my favorite 40k faction.
And I'm fucking eating
Are you,
my
like,
own hair or something. I don't know.
Melting?
Your beard getting in your face?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is the worst when it like comes up and thatches into the mustache. And you're like, what the fucking.
The beard.
Anyways.
I restarted mine.
So were you drawn to like the looks of them or the lore first?
Or the video game they were in.
It always looks first.
Yeah.
I think you never learn about a faction via lore, and then you're like, oh, but they look like ass.
Yeah.
No, I think they look really cool. As mentioned, the Space Hulk 3DO video game with like a really kitted out Blood Angels Terminator just looked really imposing. I don't know, it's the gold on the black or gold on the red. I think it looked awesome. Yeah. And plus, when you get into like the Sanguinary Guard and Mephiston and Astorath, and you see all the characters, you're like, yeah, they definitely got a really cool aesthetic.
And nipples. At least they used to have them.
They used to have them.
You can still put them on.
As you should.
So
green stuff areolas.
Yeah.
Green.
Sausage
Yeah,
ones.
that's my biggest thing was definitely visually they were intriguing. The lore was something I identified with and something I thought, I could take this and make it my own.
And like it gives you space to have creative expression within it.
Oh yeah. Like for those of you that read The Devastation of Baal, you'll find out that there are a lot of flavors of Blood Angels and some of them are just absolutely horrible.
Oh.
They're so bad. Yeah. What about you, Jarrid?
Yeah.
What draws
Nice, bro.
you?
Good flow.
What pulls you to a faction?
I mean, everything is always visuals, I guess. Since we're talking like sci-fi, there's like a combination of visuals and then like if it's something I'd actually want to paint, which has changed a lot, like with the addition of oils, like my little deep dive into painting different ways, which I guess is what I've been doing the whole time I've been painting. But because a lot of this shit, like, so I gave Rory all of the Dark Angels from the Dark Vengeance box.
The Bangels.
And when I was painting like purely with acrylics, those guys just were overwhelming to paint.
There's a lot of bits on them.
Yeah, there's like, they are all bits.
Yeah.
Healthy amount of bits.
And so it just felt overwhelming. But now I think I've found a different way of painting that kind of makes all of that easier, at least in my mind. And so that's what draws me now. Like that's what made me think about doing Black Templars because, initiates after any battle, they start adding more shit to themselves. And so you could do some more senior dudes that have just a fuck ton of what the hell I am so brain dead this
Purity
morning.
seals, the relics.
Purity seals, yeah, purity seals, and then slamming more chains on them.
Yeah.
And just bejangling them to hell and then just
Throwing
make them
some skulls.
grungy. Yeah. So Eons of Battle, Jay has like super cool lore with his Black Templar.
His are also rad.
Yeah, they're super sick. And he's been, collecting the army for like a decade. So he's got a shitload, but he's been putting skulls, like human skulls or humanoid skulls onto all of his Black Templar because his own lore for like his chapter of them is that like they wouldn't give any kind of credence to any one of their enemies. They wouldn't put trophies of their enemies on there. But what they do is that they put the skull of the last person who wore the power armor onto the power armor.
That's
So they're-
fucking cool.
yeah. So they're just like crusading for eternity with them.
So it's just like your brother will never leave you.
Exactly.
Oh,
That's really cool.
Fucking sick.
That's good homebrew.
Yeah.
That's good homebrew.
And so like that I think like
Nice.
that concept of just like taking the absurdity that is a certain faction and then just
Cranking it.
cranking it to 14.
Yeah.
None of this cranking it to 11, baby. This sucker goes to 15 at
But
least.
this one goes to 11.
11.
Yeah, his stuff I'm looking at right now, it's really good.
Yeah.
Really, really good.
Yeah.
So yeah. I think it's always visuals and then
Yeah.
especially like with 40K, I was never into the lore so much, but like having read a book that was actually really good. And now I'm a little more interested in reading some of the lore, especially out of like old codexes, which is the thing that they just suck ass now with, is that you're buying this book with that's mostly rules that are probably out of date in the book already.
So might as well just fill it with stuff that is creative and fun.
Yeah, it's like I would buy their books if it was less about rules and it was more like the old ones where it's like, here's this dope book with cool art that we're not regurgitating and with a continuation of story or more stories or something like that.
I've got the 4th edition core rulebook if you want to borrow it. That's like a healthy 100 pages of lore.
Yeah, I think I only have the 10th. Well, and 7th or whatever. Dark Vengeance was like 7th and 8th, I think. They used the same because 7th edition only lasted like a year and a half or something. And so they used the exact
And then
same.
8th became the Nightmare edition. with like all like I've seen the charts of all the stuff you need to run a game of 8th.
No, I think that's what was 7th was.
Oh,
And so
okay.
that's why it only lasted a certain amount of like it lasted like a year or something. So that's why Dark Vengeance was the 7th edition starter
Right.
and the 8th edition starter,
Oh,
just with new rules.
strange. What a time.
So yeah, Rory, Roar Dog, Roars.
Yeah.
What
Radicus Prime.
Rodigus?
Radicus.
The Roracle, as one of my coworkers.
The Roracle.
I'm
The
the person.
rare.
I am the person who's people go to at work now, being like, "Rory, is today gonna be hot?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's gonna be hot outside." They're like, "Okay, I'm not wearing a sweater." So now I'm the Roracle. Yeah, for factions, I go back and like think it's like I have a fondness and admiration for a lot of factions, but I realize I don't have a deep emotional attachment to really any of them. Like I'm not like someone who's like I've been like in love with this chapter since day one, and like this is the only chapter I will ever do. It's like no. But I think the thing that pulls me, like aesthetics for sure, but like the aesthetics I think come from less so of the models, more of like the lore building side, like the art side.
Yeah.
And like it's those images that are stuck into my brain about certain factions, why some of them will always have like a spot in my heart. Like is it the 3rd edition codex for Space Wolves where it's the dude with like the ginger mullet and the braids and he's on a snowy hill shooting at orcs? Is that 3rd or 4th edition codex?
One of those.
It's one of those.
I know the old piece of art
Yeah.
you're talking about.
Like that.
I'm sure it's
image-
in the new codex that they just came out with because they're recyclers.
I'm surprised they didn't use it as the cover again.
Yeah.
So like, but like that cover is burned into my brain.
Yeah.
So like that era of Space Wolves holds a spot because I love it because it's like they're weird fucking Viking dudes. At the point when I first discovered Space Wolves, I did not know like the whole canine side of things and the whole like we're gonna turn to dogs one day.
Woof.
Woof! Isn't that rough? I got him.
Got him.
Space Wolves are stupid.
Some assembly required. Episode 14.
Says a good-
Unhinged as fuck.
Says a good Blood Angels player. Space Wolves are stupid.
I'm gonna go write a poem about it.
And then kill someone. Yeah, so no, like that, but like that era of Space Wolves is like very much like it in my mind and heart. Like when everyone, like when Hobby Dungeon and you were like, I'm gonna do Space Wolves, I was very much considering it because it's like that pale blue and like the whole look of them. It's like, oh, that's like a formative
And you
memory.
have like OG Ragnar back there.
I have OG Ragnar that Spooky just ate. Oh no, that's just a
regular old
That's just a
bitch.
sergeant. He just ate. Yeah, that was actually one of the first models I like, quote unquote, tried to paint when I got back into the hobby.
It looks pretty good, dude.
Thank you.
Could have blended better, but
You could have bangled
Fuck
better
blending.
too.
hey, listen, I did my time. I painted a whole army.
Yeah, there you go. So yeah, the Space Wolves hold a spot in my heart, but I don't like live or die for them. And as I said, it's the art that really kind of gets me, and then also the stories behind it. It's one of the reasons why, narratively, I think one of my favorite factions would be the Grey Knights because I think they're very wild, and I love the mystery behind them. I think there's an aesthetic clash with them in terms of how they look and comparing that to then their purpose and their history.
Yeah. I think Century Box Cards, Andrew and I were talking about how they could actually redo the Grey Knights and make them make sense. But like you would need to have like a Phobos like Grey Knight, the standard like Space Marine Grey Knight, and then do your Terminators. And then there's like an upgraded in the lore or tabletop. There's like a super Terminator
Yeah.
for Grey
a
Knights.
Supernator.
Supernator. And
Yeah.
then just run them that way essentially.
Yeah. I'm more thinking like very specifically in terms of like just how they look in of themselves. Like in my mind, it's like if you are like Eternal Knights and there's only like such a small handful, like their initial like fucking initiation, it's like we're gonna drop you on Titan, have fun walking to our base, you're gonna die. And if you don't, cool, now your training starts. Like that's their
And you're gonna die.
and you're gonna die. Like that's their cutting the wheat from the chaff kind of shit.
That's nothing.
But then it's like the fact it's like these guys are like essentially the keepers of secrets,
Yeah.
and that they know shit that others will never know. Like you were talking about the Terminatus decree, like
Yeah.
these guys are Malkador's like backdoor.
They're the
Guarantee.
Black Ops of the Imperium.
Yeah,
They're Malkador's back door. Full stop.
full stop. Yeah, it's like they are of the lineage of the Inquisition because they were created by the same guy at the same time for roughly the same purpose, just for more power creep.
Yeah.
So I love the Grey Knights for that. I think their lore is wild. I think having a group where it sounds funny to say in 40K, but like they're extrajudicial.
Yeah.
Like if they show up, fuck any hierarchy, they are now doing whatever
We're
they want.
taking over.
We're taking over.
This is my crime scene.
Oh,
This is my war
There's no
crime.
crime scene because then there's the stories of
You're off the case.
where people are like a planet's infested with Xenos and the Space Marines aren't there. And then the Grey Knights show up and people are like, the angels of angels have come to save us.
No, they're just wiping everything
Yeah,
out.
and it's like, no. This is blank slate policy, people.
Yeah.
They're gonna kill all the aliens and then all y'all are next.
Yeah.
So like, but
Which
like,
is why the Space Wolves fought with them.
yeah, they did, right? Because they're like, you guys are causing problems.
Yeah, because the Space Wolves saved everyone. What the fuck planet was that? They just like put everyone on their ship and brought them to Fenris.
Yeah. So, but like in terms of like aesthetics, it's like I don't think like the all silver paladin look
Really?
is of my taste. I feel because in my mind it's like
They should be gray. You're right.
they should be. I think if your whole purpose is that there is like like you are the antithesis of say like the Black Templars. There, instead of thousands, there is a speck of you guys.
Mm-hmm.
That's all there is, and your shit is so rare that you just have to try to keep maintaining it. So it's like there's an element of like they should look battle hardened, where it's like things have been repaired and you can kind of see the seams. Things are kind of mishmashed where it's like that pauldron doesn't fit with that armor set because that pauldron was from 500 years earlier.
That's
and
cool.
then like this and this. So everything's kind of, it's like nothing fits, but because nothing fits, everything fits.
Yeah. Like each one has their own identity.
They're very much like each guy's their own guy.
Yeah.
It's not like other chapters where like people are blended and you're homogenized. Everyone is very much an individual within the Grey Knights because everyone is there. If they make it to being a Grey Knight, if the job doesn't kill them, their fucking demons will.
Yeah.
Because there is like the stories of like when the first Grey Knights are chosen and they basically pick like it's essentially the Dirty Dozen. They go to each chapter and it's like, who's your fucking problem child? And it's like, that guy's been touched by the warp. This one's about to have blood rage or black rage. This one's the problem here. But they're like, okay, cool, give them to us.
Yeah.
And like, and then going through missions and then like them kind of rediscovering who they are. And then, but then also essentially doing like the holiest of holy work within the Imperium.
Quotation marks.
Heavy quotation marks on that one. Yeah, so like Grey Knights are probably like one of my favorite factions, but I think they look boring as fuck on the tabletop because it's just a silver blob
And baby carriers.
and baby carriers. We were talking about like how you were talking about how they do filigree and everything for the Blood Angels.
Yeah.
Made me think of like it's like if I was to like redo the Grey Knights, I'd almost take the neophyte bits from
Black Templars.
yeah, and add those in some degree where it's like no, like someone lost, like they don't have any more the plating for their arm.
Oh, that'd be cool.
So it's like it is a bare arm there, and like this guy has a robe and blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
So they're very mishmashed, but then finding some way to like visually homogenize them.
I think that'd be really cool. Yeah. Like I really want to do my own little Blood Angels warband of just ultra devout, like Imperial Creed Blood Angels.
Yeah.
And call them Blood Coven and have them have sick robes and mash in the Templar kit and everything.
Yeah, they're very much like of drinking of the Kool-Aid.
Oh yeah. Give a guy a coffin to drag around.
That'd be dope.
Very sick. They've just got servitors. Each one has servitors carrying around their coffin.
Yeah. It'd
Yeah.
be fucking awesome.
But like for Imperium, like they're probably my favorite. Orcs will always hold a special spot in my heart because they were the first models I actually had and intentionally chose to paint and everything. And I just remember like pouring through the 3rd edition Orc Codex and seeing the kit bashes in there and not understanding how someone turned like a glass cover for like a light into the front dome of a dreadnought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And seeing like the wild squigoth someone made, or like, hey, we took this model and kit bashed it. It's like, and now understanding it's like you took a metal model from Gorka Morka, kit bashed it, and put that in your codex. It's like, so that era of orcs, specifically that era, holds a very special place in my heart, and it's why I always like those models, and it's probably why I gravitated to them because they were so visually different from everything else within the game.
Yeah, orcs were the first thing that I was drawn to with 40K specifically, because there's something about how nothing matches, so everything matches.
Yeah.
And so you can have like literally just, Gear Guts Mech Shop makes fuck off giant big orcs of every flavor, and that's cool. And you could like mix that up with anyone else's orcs, and like the size doesn't need to be the same.
No.
If everything is different, then everything is the same.
Yeah.
Yep.
And they're also like, they have this like dark comedic value to them.
Yeah.
That is kind of missing anywhere else.
And they have the flexibility of like being like an impending existential threat to existence and absolute clowns,
Yes.
which is brilliant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're just a checker pattern away to making them all look cohesive.
Oh man, that's what I need to do for my Grey Knights. They just need more checkers.
See, one of the things I really like in 40K is that sort of like leaning towards gothic everything. And so I think like with Grey Knights, you could just make them much more gothic.
Yeah, like I think it's like taking Black Templar bits, taking Dark Angels bits, and pulling more of that into it.
Yeah. Like
Doing
really,
like a dark onyx metal, I think would also look really fucking good on them.
Yeah. I experimented with like the couple I made once that I 3D printed and put together, and I painted them silver and then I oil washed them purple
Oh, cool.
because I didn't want just vanilla silver.
Yeah.
And then when I reduced it, it just has all these like nice purple transition shadows and all the creases and everything. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. It gave a much nicer flavor to it.
color always is better.
Yes.
I'm gonna paint Space Marines
Facts.
I know, right? Isn't it a fucking problem?
now. Some L shapes.
No, the L shapes you don't paint because
Right. Sorry.
Actually, no, we're not even going to do plastic L
cutting
shapes.
off-
We're just doing a metal frame that's hollow.
Nice.
Yeah.
Just tape on the.
Yeah, no, that's all I'm doing.
Tape on the board with like a popsicle stick to indicate the height.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool. I like it.
No, everything is 4 inches tall.
Oh, yeah. So we just tape measure it.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it's fine.
That's fine.
Nailed it.
And then just like painter's tape on the table.
Yeah.
Just do books. Lay out some books.
I always just think, okay, when I think one of you was saying it's like bring it back to just like books and tissue boxes kind of a thing.
Yeah.
It reminded me how when I first met J3, Pickle Breath on Instagram,
Yeah.
and one of the first stories he told me was how he and his buddies,
Sorry.
whose
You
phone just
started your
woke
car
up,
again.
No.
how he and his buddies, when they would play Garage Hammer, they had a
That's a
system.
dope term.
They had a system set up where if you slammed a beer, you could then put the can on the table at any time
As a deployable cover.
as a drop pod.
Oh shit.
And when it would hit, it would have impact damage. And you could do that at any point.
Which
So-
is like the most J mechanic
Absolutely.
ever.
Absolutely.
That's so cool.
And so it's like, he's like, by the end of the game, not only couldn't we see straight, but like there's so many beer cans on the table and everyone's forces have just been annihilated from fucking drop pods slamming in.
That's
Yeah.
fun.
That's
Yep.
fun. It's like, just give me the chaos. But yeah, so for factions, it's like Grey Knights, I think, are dope as shit. Listening to the Luton tell their lore in like 2.5 hour bursts on YouTube.
Oh,
is
that's
so
something
good.
I've never listened to any of his stuff. I probably should.
I don't
he's
I don't
doing,
like Luton. We talked about this before on the pod though.
yeah, but I forgot. So we can circle
Yeah,
back to
because
that
your
later.
favorite is Wes Hammer. Anyways,
No, I
keep
don't like
going.
Wes Hammer.
I know.
Luton's doing, last I
Don't
saw,
call me out for being young.
last I saw Luton was doing the Siege of Rax.
Yeah.
It's so good. It's so good. But his breakdown of the Grey Knight, just hearing him break down the Grey Knight story is great. Because it's like, I don't have time to read 10 books.
There's a recent Grey Knight book that just came out, I think.
Yeah, because they just had new codex models.
Yeah, no, but Black
They
Library
didn't have new models.
It was a new baby carrier.
it was an upgrade sprue.
Yeah, it was an upgrade sprue for the
Actually,
baby.
that's what- oh,
it's the same baby
God.
carrier.
Yeah. Someone did take,
And a rhino. That's all they get.
took the new baby carrier and kit bashed it with the new Saturnine Dreadnought, and it fucks like incredibly hard.
Was that Pete? Because Pete the Wargamer did one. I haven't watched his video. I mean, I watch very few videos unless it's Trent.
Bless Trent.
Bless our baby boy.
Good luck on your permadeath run. Who knows if you're going to still be doing it by the time this comes out.
It was Pete.
Yeah, that's pretty. The big plates in the front.
Yeah.
That's great.
He definitely made it work.
Yeah,
It's way better than the
because it
baby
looks
carrier.
like a Dread Knight.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
See, and like, yeah, doing the thing of like adding that blue but reducing it.
It's still too silver, but
It's
at least
very
that
clean
like
silver.
very much leans into that gothic kind of look.
It does
I
lean
dig.
closer to it. I think it's just I just want
Like
more.
that?
No, it's too clean.
What? The bits.
Oh, the bits, yeah. Give them persona. Give me the
Give them persona?
personas.
Give
Yeah,
them
I was
persona.
about to say it, and I was like, no, it's persona, and then I stumbled, and then you caught me.
We're here for you.
We're gonna give everything personas now.
Yeah. So yeah, no, Grey Knights for 40k for humans, slap. Orcs are just fantastic. I love them. Fantasy? I never like once I started Moorheim, that was the first time I really got into like any kind of like fantasy games. So I don't know if I have a favorite fantasy faction. Like I have no emotional attachment to like elves or dwarves.
Yeah, for fantasy, I don't think so much about like GW specific stuff. I think more like, so Idols of Torment is fucking sick because like heaven and hell have smashed together and it's torn open the cosmos. So now all of these like super cosmic powers can reach in and fuck with what's going on. And so that like cosmic horror is dope. Plus the game is mechanically solid. It's a kick-ass game. And like 1490 Doom is complete hopelessness, and it's filled with like cinematic moments that are like, it's really dark and comedic, right? Where it's like, yeah, we're racing to the top. Nearly every game ends with someone getting booted from the top of the tallest tower. And there's a big draw of that. Like there's a big draw to that because it's like, you know, everyone's dead. Like this, we're playing in 1490 and we know 1494, everything's dead. So it's totally hopeless. But racing to the top and fucking just running and drop kicking someone off of a tall tower is sick. I like that it's very much grounded in low fantasy. Like that particular game is very much low fantasy, right? There's no magic.
Yeah.
Other than, you know, the creeping death, whatever the fuck that is like rising up through the earth. The earth is killing us all.
Very topical.
Yeah. The earth isn't killing us. Billionaires are killing us.
Yeah.
Eat the rich.
The Earth will be fine. We won't be.
So, well, no, we'll probably also wreck it.
Exterminatus.
We're doing that. It's just slower. So yeah, I don't know that I think about so much like Warhammer fantasy so much as like what draws me to different
Fantasy elements.
fantasy elements. Yeah, I kind of always kind of been drawn more towards fantasy stuff, but I particularly like low, grim, kind of dark fantasy.
More rooted.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I like between that and high fantasy is like for example, like I fuck with Hollow, the book.
Yeah.
Because it's just enough fantastic, like magical realism in a way.
Yes.
That I get the fix of like, this is very heavily grounded, but then also it's like you have a weird magic person in a box.
Yeah. Well, it's like that. I fucking love Conan. Right? Like Conan had loads of like high fantasy magic elements of it.
And Cosmic Core.
Yes. But it's also still kind of grounded. Like the basic premise of you're just this poor barbarian bastard that, you know, is growing up a normal kind of barbarian Viking life. Like all of it is very grounded. And so that stays true and it kind of keeps it that surrealism a little more that I kind of dig.
Right. Yeah.
And so putting that into fucking Viking games or whatever, like all of that, it's fantasy. There can be some magic, there can be shitloads of magic, but it's still kind of very grounded. Even if there's fucking, you know, it's elves and whatever else. I don't know, just that kind of realism, surrealism. Don't know. How about you, Spooky?
I like goblins.
Yeah.
There we go.
I don't know. I'm very much the same. I think low fantasy holds a very special place in my heart, even though it teeters on not being low fantasy. I think Morkborg does it phenomenally well. Like you've got like high fantasy elements in a weirdly grounded way.
Yeah.
1490 Doom is also a great example of just this low fantasy element, but it's done in a way that has tons of flavor. It's always super intriguing to me. But when it comes to like, I love Lord of the Rings. When there's elves, there's dwarves, there's goblins, there's orcs, like there's wizards, there's demons. It's that to me, when you're painting with a wide brush and creating a big, vast world that I can dip my fingers into anywhere and get like some enjoyment out of the story. Because I'm not huge into dwarves, but if I read a Gotrek and Felix book, and they go through like, oh, these dwarves are just having a hell of a time. It's like, this is really cool. Like reading about them fighting like spider riders with their gyrocopters. I'm like, this is just rad.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I like goblins for the sheer shitheadness of them. They just stab people in the back. They don't care. It's
They stab each other in the back.
Yes.
They're just looking to stab people.
just
in the
great
back.
little
they're
goobers,
just stabbing
right?
people. It's great.
And they're comical, like the fucking Doom Diver.
Yeah, it's really taking the piss on the whole fantasy trope, and I love it so much. It's great.
Yeah, it's like kind of just a giant thumbing of the nose, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're my perfect palate cleanser of going from like a grim dark 40k thing to I'm gonna hit on 5s
With my mega tank.
Yeah, it's great. I love them. They're so stupid.
We love stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like the goblin lore is not like super duper interesting.
Yeah, it's not like intricate.
The
and-
AOS stuff is getting kind of cool, but like I think it still needs a little bit more to get to a point where I'm like all about it.
Yeah.
Because there's not much of a motivation behind fantasy goblins from the old world. They're goblins.
Well, and that's
there's
true
Goblin.
too. Like even Lord of the Rings, like orcs and goblins, it's not like they have a lot of their own motivating or driving factor.
Yeah.
They're just the horde that gets
Yes.
manipulated all the time
Yeah.
because they're cool, just fucking shit up. And if you feed them, they're good.
Yeah.
Yeah. The AOS side is getting pretty cool. I like the different reasons they worship the big bad moon. How it's just a giant spider egg and the spiders are just going to start crawling down from it.
Oh, cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the sun riders are pretty cool. And how they worship the sun.
Those are the guys riding the dogs? The
Yeah.
wolves?
Yeah.
Yeah. They're creating a cool duality with the faction, but it definitely needs to be a bit more fleshed out, I think.
Like, are they going the route kind of like with what they're doing with the orcs in fantasy, where there's like the swamp orcs and the normal orcs, and then
Totally.
Okay.
But there's still the same faction right now. So
They should have separate books.
got it?
yeah. And then you got the trolls, which
Kind of float.
yeah,
around.
I don't know. Goblins are a weird place in AOS. I think they're just kind of mod podged in with everything.
They
as
are.
a scrapbook.
Like trolls are fucking sick.
They're very cool.
The trolls, like the Troggoths, should have their own book, full stop, and then you can put the gobos together.
And like alliances with them.
I don't know, like the goblin, like there's just such a stark difference now between like the Troggoths and the goblins, and there's kind of so many of both, and now they've been introducing more and more like troll characters, and so they should be a separate book.
Yeah.
AOS 5.
Well, we're gonna have, in whatever 8 months probably we'll have 40k 11.
Yeah.
11th
Has it
edition.
been 3 years already?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Well, like they've only got the Drukhari left. I was actually talking about this with Andrew Boyko. And that's the only faction they haven't done out of all the new releases is the Drukhari.
Really?
Because Harlequins aren't a thing anymore.
No, not really.
So Drukhari is the only thing that hasn't been touched. Everyone else has gotten their just desserts.
Okay, yeah, but they still haven't released codexes for everything
Yeah, but like
for 10th edition, because some things are still on indexes, right?
Yeah.
Like
bunch of-
Votan are still on index.
well, they're getting the codex with all their new stuff when it drops.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
They
but
just now
the thing is, so it's like, I wonder if codexes are going to continue over into 11th edition,
so like the broad rules are changed, but the point values all stay.
or they change. I don't know. Like, it's just classic fucking Games Workshop. It's the money making engine. It's like they need to have a new edition because they need to sell you stuff.
Nice
Like,
to-
so Votan, say Votan comes out in like September or October. That means if they've been on an index that has sucked, incidentally, like their index has been hot shit since it was really hot at the very beginning of 10th edition, and then it got nerfed, and so then they've just been garbage until maybe when their codex comes out, and then they've got that codex for like 6 months until the next edition.
Yeah. They've also got to bring back another Primarch before 10th closes out.
They have to.
Do they?
That's what they did with 8th, 9th, and
Because
they
8th Gilliman came back.
9th.
And ninth was the
Lion.
lion.
Yeah.
10th.
I'm
Is
putting
what we're on right now. Russ.
I'm
You're
either going to
Russ?
say Russ or I'm going to say
Rogel Dawn,
no.
the illiterate man.
Yeah, I can't read. I'm wondering if it's Corvus Corax because they need to bring back another.
Baddie. No, Corax isn't bad.
No, well, they need to bring back another baddie, and he's chasing Lorgar throughout the warp right now. So, Lorgar.
Do they need to bring back another baddie? Those are all the first ones they brought back.
Yeah, well, they got the 4 main devoted,
Yeah.
but they quote unquote said we're bringing all the Primarchs back.
So what do you do? That's going to be such like a diametric shift in the narrative of the world when you bring all the Primarchs back.
I don't think they should fucking exist in the game, to be quite frank, because
I don't think they should be a tabletop thing.
yeah, that's what I mean, like
Yeah.
on the tabletop, because like when you read the lore, like there's no way fucking anyone other than another Primarch could stand up to them.
Yep.
Yeah, they should literally face down another company that's about to fight them on the table and be like, "You're all dead."
Yeah.
Boom.
Tough off. Let's go.
It should basically be
It
a
is
top
literally
off.
a top off.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
That I also agree with that. It's hard to translate like a Primarch.
onto the table.
It-
It's
yeah.
like, oh, cool. These tactical Marines got the killing blow on Mortarion.
Yeah. Not.
Not. Man, if we ever run a 40K event, no Primarchs should be a house rule.
I've also been thinking about like, so Play on Tabletop has their like King of the Colosseum,
Yeah.
which is actually a very sick setup because it's like 500 point max. It's basically what Combat Patrol could be as a game.
Yeah.
And so that format is like super rad. I think it'd be one that we could play around with
Dabble
running.
with?
Yeah, because then it's like it's a way of playing 40K without painting a fucking horde, because currently 40K is every army is a goddamn horde army.
Yep.
Because
Because you need to buy the models, sir. How else are you gonna play if you don't
it's
buy
wild. Like
all the models?
AOS, I bet your average army in AOS probably has 60% as many models as fucking 40K.
Christ.
Yeah. And
Because
then
like those blood claws that I just painted, there's so 10 of them are like 130 points, 120
lukewarm
points.
take, they change points value so you can buy the models that aren't selling.
Yeah, that's probably like a
tepid take.
very very tepid take. It's
Luke-
kind of like they
lukewarm.
announced those new combat patrols, and one of them, because they've got to announce more Space Marines every 15 minutes.
Is it the White Scars one you're talking about with the bikes?
Well, and does that have the ATV as well?
Yeah.
And then one of them also has 2 of those bunkers.
That's the
Iron Warriors, maybe?
Combat
Imperial Fist.
Patrol with
Imperial
like
Fist, yeah.
immovable terrain.
Yeah.
Oh,
But it's
God.
also like, we are putting this on there because no one wants to fucking buy these things because,
This is a discount box.
yeah.
well, that's what they did with. Did you see what they did with Horus Heresy? Where they're like,
No.
so they came
drop
out,
pods?
Yeah, they came out with new drop pods
That are just permanently open instead of the old ones that could open and close.
yeah, and they took out the guns from them.
Yeah.
So you buy 2 in a box now for 40K.
Okay.
But then they took the old 40K drop pod, and they said new for Horus Heresy,
The drop pod.
as seen in Warhammer 40K. Oh yeah,
Oh my God.
So it's like, yeah, they just had too many of them. So it's like, print new boxes.
Charge
Silly.
it's just 30% more.
This is, the discrepancy between the product and the game.
Yeah. Oh,
No, I'd be super down to do 500 points. That's really right up my alley.
It's excessive.
It's accessible. Exceptionally accessible.
That's actually what I was trying to get out.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Exceptionally accessible.
What a real hell of a combination of words to slam
There's
together.
a lot of syllables
Yeah,
for me to try to
that
get
sound
out of
all
my
the
mouth
same.
when I'm sick and
Yeah.
still tired.
Okay, cool. Well,
Okay,
on that
cool.
note, Rory, final thoughts? Go to sleep.
Yeah, very relaxed, chill day today, and I look forward to eventually painting a model. That'll be a very nice time. I'm really looking forward to just painting shit, just hobbying. I don't want to run an event.
I miss it.
Shut up, traffic.
Final thought, actual final thought. There is I want to say 75% chance that at Dungeon Fest this year, there will be functional AC in the Legion.
No shot, really. I'll wear a hoodie out of spite.
There is a deep
All right.
there is a
CPR on Spooky.
there is a chance we will have functional AC at Dungeon Fest.
That is fucking insanity.
A chance. I am not holding my breath.
I'm holding my breath.
I'm buying a lottery ticket if that happens.
I'm holding my breath. Spooky's wearing a hoodie.
Unrelated, I very much thought about just going to the Play Alberta site and just subscribing to get a lottery ticket every month because I'm like, fuck it, it's just like $5. Why not?
You can do it as.
Yes.
Oh, that's dangerous.
I know. It's like, oh, that's just like $25 a month.
All it is government sponsored racketeering.
Hell yeah, dog. We gotta hide the money somewhere.
Gotta hide it somewhere. That's my final thoughts. Spooky, what are your final thoughts? Besides spite hoodie wearing.
Spiteful hoodie wearing in 30-degree weather. Pick the faction that you think looks cool. No matter what game you play.
Agreed.
Those models should make you happy, and you should paint what makes you happy, and don't care what anyone else says. Even if Roy's wrong for not making his Grey Knight silver, it's fine. Don't worry about
I didn't
it.
say I didn't want to paint them silver. They just need to look more gothic.
Be the change you want to see.
Be the
in
change you
your
want to
fashion.
see. Don't listen to edgelord hot take nerds.
Okay, so my final take is 1000%. It's the Bangles. Okay, thanks for listening.
Bangles.
it's
It's always
the
going to be
Blangels.
No, it's Bangles.
We love you so much.
Bye.
Bye.